Alright everybody, it's Paul Neese with the Real Life Health Show. And no, I'm not falling asleep. Well, actually I am. You see, I'm on this amazing thing. These are infrared domes. And I've been using these for years, and they're one of the greatest health things I recommend. I don't recommend a lot of machines, especially when you get involved with this energy stuff. But these machines are a different story. I highly recommend these machines. And when I say machines, right now I'm under 3 domes, but you can get 1, 2, or 3. And my feet are on a chi machine, which we're going to discuss in today's video. But in today's video, we have our friend Cody, who's been on the show before, and he's going to discuss these domes, and he's going to discuss a lot more about the energy medicine, and also why these infrared domes are better than the infrared spas. Very important information. So here's Cody right now. Alright, we just got off this amazing machine, and I don't believe in a lot of machines, but this one I do. And we have Cody here, and the reason why I wanted Cody to explain this is Cody's the one that introduced the machines to me. So Cody, why don't you explain exactly what I was just laying on here?
Yes, be happy to, Paul. And basically, there's a lot of ways to understand this machine. A lot of people would wonder, why I'm recommending machines, because people come to me, they want their blood analyzed, and they want to, hear about, green juice and whatever to fix their health up. And sometimes we actually need better results because of various digestion issues. We're just not getting the nutrients out of the food we're pouring down the hatch. And this equipment is designed to work with the cells that make up our body, and in a similar way as the food nourishes our body or gives us energy, our cells can also receive various energies from this equipment. And the equipment's from Japan. It's the HTE company from Japan that manufactures this equipment. It first went onto the market over 20 years ago, and millions of pieces of this equipment have sold, and so they've been the leading edge of technology for what's called energy therapy equipment. Think about the food for a second. We eat a lot of food, and no matter what the quality, it's leaving a bit of residue in our body because it has to go through this digestion process. And the food actually came because the sun was shining. The sunshine energy caused the plant to grow, and you can think of your food as being condensed sunshine. This dome here that I'm sitting in provides the same energy as what makes the plants grow. Thank you. And anyways, our cells that make up our bodies can receive this energy. It's called far infrared. It's kind of a buzzword nowadays. However, I wouldn't recommend going out and getting a far infrared sauna. They're kind of riding the coattails of this company because it's only this company that actually delivers the benefits. The sauna does not, and I'll tell you why. This coating on the equipment here is silicon crystals that are the exact size and shape necessary to transform thermal energy into this 920 nanometer wavelength photon that our cells can receive for healing, for eliminating toxins, eliminating inflammation, essentially catching up on all the healing processes of the body that are discontinued when we're under stress. As a matter of fact, when people sit here and receive this energy, if they've been in pain or stressed out for a long time, quite often they'll start to nod here a little bit. If I leave them alone, they'll come back and they'll be having a little cat nap here, because all of a sudden the cells are receiving this healing energy, and your body equates healing with sleeping. I mean, that's the only time when your body does any healing. And when all of a sudden you're healing, your body's healing. When you're awake, it tends to want to put you to sleep, so it can further this healing process. So that's this dome energy that we're discussing. There's the original chi machine, a type of motion energy. Of course, you can think of that as moving the lymph. The way I understand it is the gentle massage, a specific massage on the spine that actually massages the vagus nerve of the body, allowing the alveoli of the lung to open up, and you start receiving more oxygen into your body. That combined with the extra circulation, both from the energy of the motion and the energy of the photons, opening up the capillaries and arteries circulation. Also, we got more oxygenated blood, more circulation. That's why this company developed this equipment, is to maximize the healing of the body. And getting back to the saunas, they take, you know, the benefits provided by this equipment and claim it for themselves. And of course, it all sounds good. Oh, I want to detoxify my body, and this claims to do that. Unfortunately, it comes at a high cost with a high stress, what I call heat stress to the body. And so we don't actually get the same benefits. This equipment does not cause any stress in the body. Now, the actual infrared photons produced by this equipment is substantially more in quantity than what is actually produced in those big infrared saunas, because they use a ceramic element. Of course, that's much less efficient. It's basically the same type of ceramic that's in these inexpensive ceramic heaters. And so essentially you've got these ceramic heaters in a box. They're capturing the heat in the box. And of course then there's issues with, you know, what's called VOCs and various materials in the assembly of the sauna that are also off-gassing. You're in the box getting gassed, heat stressed, and very little of these 920 nanometer photons that actually do the healing of the body. And so it's not actually worth, the benefits are not worth the stress caused by that kind of equipment. And I've verified that with the live blood analysis work. I wish it were different, because a lot of people have invested their hard-earned money into that type of equipment, and it's just not working for them. And so, as a matter of fact, I had a very nice lady just back from Hippocrates Health Institute who had been advised to get one of these saunas and had, and it was not working for her. And so when I did her blood analysis, there was quite a, what I call a electrolyte imbalance, and you know, no amount of whatever recommendations tends to make up for these stresses. So a lot of people are trying to hydrate and so on afterwards, but they're not making up for the stress caused by the actual treatment. And so she was having some severe health issues.
And you're talking about the infrared sauna.
The infrared sauna, I told her to discontinue that immediately. And a week later, I got to see her at one of our raw food potlucks, and she said, wow, what a difference. I've been feeling so much better since I've stopped that therapy.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, the machines we're talking about here is, we have the Chi machine there, that's for the feet, and then we have the, this is a, explain what this is, Cody, here.
Yeah, okay, this is more of these domes. They provide the beneficial amounts of infrared without the heat stress. Because of the efficiency of the silicon crystals that are used to generate the photons. And what the company has done is make this into like a home spa sort of a unit, where it's very convenient to just sit down here and, you know, do your settings of the equipment on the control panel. So of course when that machine's moving my feet from side to side, well then.
Okay, so now you do this together on this little spa bed. Is you lay on the bed and
yeah.
And you put the domes down on you.
Yeah.
And then now these are 3 domes. These aren't one. There's 3 domes, and they sell them separately, or you can get the whole bed. But you get them one at a time. I've actually owned 2 at a time, and I used to just, you don't need this bed. I used to do it right on the floor in my house. That's what's so great. You could do it right on the floor. You don't need this fancy bed, but you can get the bed if you want. But I had the Chi machine set up for my feet, and then I had 2 of these domes. I'm not as tall as Cody, so I was fine with 2. So Cody just put them on here, and you just lay in there and relax, and your feet can move back and forth, and the dome's on you, and it's just a great piece of equipment.
Sure. And by the way, the benefits of using this equipment together really multiply. It's more than, say, oh, I could use one dome, you know, 3 times longer and get the same benefit. No, no. basically, when I have 3 domes over this large portion of my body, I get a much greater dose of this healing photons entering my body and causing this massive circulation effect, so I get maximum benefit from the actual Chi machine therapy. So it quite dramatically enhances the therapy the more pieces we get working together. And that's the other nice thing I like about this company. They've done all the research to make sure that this is all very synergistic with our body. We're not causing any heat stress or other sort of unwanted effects, and that's how we actually get the benefits by using this equipment.
And how many years have you been using this equipment now?
It's been 8 years, Paul.
Great, great. All right, and everybody, there you have it. And it's a great piece of equipment. We're going to let Cody soak some rays. And
yeah.
All right, everybody, there it was. That's Cody giving an introduction about the infrared domes. All right, everybody, so I know what you're asking. How can we get these machines? Or how much do they cost? Well, the price is kind of always changing depending if there's a new special out or not. But they're not cheap, but they're worth it, and I highly recommend it. There's an amazing, amazing video that explains this technology and these machines on a website called www.chidvd.com. Now, what I recommend you do is watch the videos, see the technology, and then to get the special price, here it is. Call up Jeff. Call my friend Jeff at 763-425-1699. Tell him Paul Neeson sent you, and Paul said you have a special price for me, and he'll give you the special price. So, again, watch the DVD on chidvd.com, then give Jeff a call, 763-425-1699, and tell him Paul Neeson sent you. Sounds kind of like a black market deal here. You know, you meet Jeff behind the alleyway and tell him Paul sent you, and he'll give you the special deal. But really, that's what you need to do. It's worth it. I've referred a lot of people to Jeff. A lot of people got these machines, and I can honestly say I've never had one person not satisfied with it. They've added more, but no one has ever wanted to return them. And I'm so glad that we had Cody on the show telling you about them, because Cody was the one that introduced me to these machines years ago, and it was one of the blessings I have about traveling and meeting people, because this had really changed my health for the good. So I recommend everyone get these machines, and give Jeff a call. Check out that video. It has all the information you want. All right, everybody. Until then, this is Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, saying have a great day and a great Raw Life.
This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life. Bright and